Hello!
Hello!
Hello everyone.
Hopefully you can hear us with the background noise.
We're out and about today. So, yeah, as you know, there's been this ongoing saga to do with M&S, trans people in M&S. And this saga has been going on for a long time now.
It's been going on since 4th of August was when the first news story came out.
So, yeah, it came out, I think it was a Telegraph.
It was the Telegraph, yeah.
Telegraph that broke this very fictitious story. Well, as we know now, it is fictitious, but they had this story about this girl who was alarmed because this tall woman, as they referred to.
Tall, masculine voiced woman.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this apparently the mum said of this girl, the mum said she was shocked or scared, alarmed.
She was alarmed by this trans woman.
And this hit her Twitter, gender critical Twitter, and they went crazy.
And of course, the mainstream press picked it up, and the Telegraph picked it up and made this big article about it. But nobody bothered to do any fact checking.
It came from an anonymous Twitter account.
It came from an anonymous Twitter account. An anonymous Twitter account that had actually a reputation for making stuff up.
Oh, Jane Doe. Jane Doe, for goodness sake.
What a name.
I know. And so yeah, she spread all this on Twitter about how her daughter was feeling like
Scared,
affronted and anxious and all this stuff. And then, of course, Telegraph, Torygraph picked it up and they spun this into a big headline, a big news story. And it just, and then after that, a bunch of other papers picked it up and it just kind of went viral. Really.
Yeah, but we did some fact checking. So we didn't take the story at face value. Sophie and I did some fact checking. Firstly, the original story in the Telegraph was false. We emailed M&S and got a response from them, which should be on the screen now.
Yep, there we go.
And then after that, the Scottish Sun put a story out featuring Sophie that says what did it say?
Well, it was upset because it was like, a trans-identifying male is going to use the bra fit facilities in M&S. Here I am in the car park, ready to go into M&S to get my bra fit done. So nice and quiet, so that's good. No sign of tariffs. And so this is going to be an experience. This is my first ever bra fit. So I'm excited and a little bit nervous because I've never done it before, but I'm up for the challenge. Always up for the challenge. Big brave Sophie. So I'll let you know how it goes. I'll show you that I'm here first of all. So here we are. I'm just going to swing the camera around. And there we have it, M&S. So I'm about to go in. And there we go. See you soon. I've done it. Here I am, just showing you that I just came out of M&S with my new bras. The bra fitting went amazing. Never had such a well-fitting bra in all my life. It's fantastic. So let's have a wee look at what I got. So yeah, got a couple of new bras. So there we go. Excellent. And I'm just going to pop them back in the bag. So that's all there is to it. The purchasing was really nice. It was a great experience. Highly recommend. Despite M&S not supposed to do that because of the Supreme Court ruling.
Which is rubbish. Even if the widest possible interpretation of the Supreme Court ruling,
it's all nonsense. It's my legal right as a woman to access that service, that space. So I did today. and I got 2 lovely bras.
And did you have any problems?
No, nobody batted an eyelid. Staff were really friendly, lovely staff, lovely experience, and I came away with 2 very well-fitting bras.
Hopefully you
And
wear them now.
yeah, yeah, and now it's enhanced my confidence. I feel great, and yeah, I highly recommend it to everyone who has breasts. Go and get go
Go
get
get
them
bra
fitted.
fitted,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because it's a great experience. Don't listen to the TERFs. Don't believe the hype of the trans folks.
And more importantly, what came out recently was a statement from somebody who purported to be the woman at the centre, the trans woman at the
was on
centre.
Reddit.
This was on Reddit. I will put in a video at a minute of
M&S trans employee. Hi, I am the transgender manager in M&S who has been written about in the papers and online recently. I want people to know what actually happened because there are so many lies in the articles. About March or April, I was working a usual shift in the fashion, home and beauty department of the store, basically overseeing that everything was going well. While I was taking bra returns from the till point and into the lingerie section of our store, I saw on the walkway between lingerie and menswear a lady and a teenage child looking confused for a colleague. I smiled and said, "Hi, can I help at all?" The customer said, "No thanks," or something to that effect. It was 4 or 5 months ago, and I deal with a lot of customers, and left. I didn't think anything of it and went to put the bras away. I am not a trained bra fitter, nor do I want to be. Therefore, I am not allowed to give any advice or take a bra measurement. I had zero intention of doing anything of the sort. I did assume they were looking for a bra fit appointment, so if they hadn't left, I would have called up the trained bra fitter on shift and directed them to her. I said absolutely nothing that would show intent of me wanting to personally measure her teenage daughter's chest. I also want to say that everyone who I work with knows I am transgender because I do have a very deep voice and I am quite tall, 5'11", not 6'2", and every single person in my store is supportive and accepting of who I am, including my boss, the other managers, and every colleague in every part of the store. At times, my workplace is the only safe space in my life, which is a bit sad. A couple weeks later, my boss calls me into her office and says she has received a complaint about this interaction. She had to make sure I did not give any bra fit advice, which I did not, and the articles also say I did not too, which is one of the only things that they got right. I got very upset because the customer's complaint had systematically attacked every part of my being that I hate and cannot control, saying I had a deep, booming masculine voice and extremely masculine facial features underneath my makeup. My boss sent away the complaint saying I did nothing wrong and that she and the regional manager are on my side. End of story, I hoped. In between the time of the complaint and the first article being published, I had gotten facial feminization surgery done, which again everyone was super supportive of, and everyone also loved the results and being part of the journey. They got me a box of chocolates and a card full of extremely thoughtful messages that I kept by my bedside in hospital. My boss also got me a heart bracelet that I wear to work every day. It was my first day back from holiday when my boss called me into her office and told me about the article written in the papers. She got emotional on my behalf, which really touched me. Said another manager had ripped up and thrown out all the papers with this article in it in our store, and that the regional manager was on his way to personally talk to me regarding this. He also brought a message of support from his boss too, the Scotland store's director, who has also personally gotten in touch with me. He clarified that the customer services department had issued an apology to the customer before they actually had the full story, and that the apology had been redacted once my boss and the regional manager set the record straight, saying any colleague can train to be a bra fitter and can work in any section of the store. However, the article writer did not say this, instead insinuating to everyone reading that M&S was not on my side when in fact the whole company is showing their absolute support to me. I'd like to point out that neither the lingerie department nor the walkway between lingerie and menswear, where I asked the customer if she needed any help, are women-only places. Men historically have been shopping in the lingerie department for their significant others for decades, and how would men or anyone not identifying as a woman be able to reach the menswear section if its walkway was women-only? At no point during any shift do I invade any single-sex spaces. Our fitting rooms are also gender-neutral, and while my job entails me to check on the condition of the fitting rooms, basically if customers have left clothing lying on the floor, left hangers, I certainly do not enter one that is occupied. My sole aim is to provide a clean, accessible area where customers can try on something that they've liked the look of. As far as I'm aware, M&S have not restricted the bra fit service to women only, both from a customer and a colleague point of view. Anybody in our store can be trained as a bra fitter, regardless of gender identity, and any customer who feels they would gain benefit from the service can book an appointment, regardless of gender identity. That is perhaps the biggest lie of the most recent article which has ruined my day off. While it's easy to go and file complaints against M&S for seemingly being transphobic, I can say that I have had nothing but an outpouring of support from everyone in the company, and this has not changed my position or the way any of my colleagues see me, people who have also shown incredible support to me during this time. The real enemy are tabloid newspapers twisting stories so that they can attack us and spread hurtful information that just isn't true while turning a profit. M&S respects me as a trans woman, and most importantly, as the hard-working, focused, and customer-driven colleague that I am.
Her statement. This is actually being cross-posted to our Scotland cut for video. Both myself and TACC had done some background checks, and we're both like, so Reddit is anonymous, but we're both happy that this is the actual woman involved in the story. And as you can tell from the story, M&S is just fantastic.
Oh, they're brilliant. They treated me amazingly, like I was just like any other woman. Absolutely amazing. And brilliant service, and can't fault them at all. So all that stuff in the media, it's all lies.
And so this is really the reason we're doing this video today, is to tell people not to start spreading right-wing rubbish that you hear that comes from unverified sources in the right-wing transphobic media.
Absolutely.
Because all it does is it scares other trans people. All you are doing is playing into the TERF's hands.
That poor trans woman.
Yeah.
And
just getting on with her life.
Just a member of staff, member of the M&S team.
A well-regarded member of staff.
Yeah, and she was extremely polite. And imagine waking up to that, to see that plastered all over the internet, and even in print as well.
So please don't share. Be careful what you share. Don't share stories just because you think they are going to get you clicks or whatever. Please look into them and think about the other trans people in the world who are viewing your posts.
Absolutely. Could not agree more.
Okay.
So there you go.
That's it.
We just
wanted to say, just drop a very quick note, very quickly, before we went and saw a film. What have we seen today? Inception.
After the cinema, Inception.
Well, we're actually in the cinema. This is hence the background noise, but
yeah, it's a lovely cinema.
It's a lovely cinema. It's in a world of great people. Anyway,
lovely staff as well. We feel very welcome here too.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.